Alrighty, what's going on, viewers? Today we're gonna be picking up where we left off. I believe this is episode 3, or video 3 of the Emerald series, and yeah, I mean, in the last one we met our dad, Norman, and we met another, I guess, protagonist? Wally? I don't know, but maybe he'll be our rival or something. And yeah, so today we're gonna get out of here. I do love this music, by the way. Koberg. I feel like a lot of the music in Emerald is just good and catchy. Good little. Oh shoot, is this Scott? Excuse me. I did forget about this guy. Let me guess. From the way you're dressed, are you a Pokemon trainer? Yeah, I am. I got white hair, dude. Or is that a hat? I don't know. Well, maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. Dude, come on. I've only gone through like 2 routes. You're either a rookie trainer or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. I'll have you know that I do have a weird leaf gecko. Roaming the land, blah blah blah. I'm sorry to have taken your time. Dude, don't just blue ball me like that and walk away. I did forget about that, but that guy ends up coming up later. But anyway, let's go on to Route 104. Yeah, I don't think anybody gives us anything here. I believe we can, if you blah blah blah, if you won't, no. I believe we can, oh no, we do fight this guy, okay. I was thinking about the fisherman that's up north of here, but yeah, I guess, whatever, we'll fight this guy as well. Trainer, youngster, Billy. What do you got, Zigzagoon and a Puchiana? Probably. Anyway, if you're watching this, hope you had a pretty good day today. My day was certainly pretty eventful. I will say that. Work was a little crazy today, but you know, a little bit about myself, I guess. I work for like an AC company. There's a million and one of those, but we're really more. Nah, we're not San Bernian. We're really more like a duck company. So, you know, we'll get subcontracted by a bunch of AC companies, you know, where I am. And we do actually a lot of duck work. It's all pretty much residential, so we're working in people's houses. And today, we were doing just like a regular install with duct work. And yeah, so we get there. There's always problems too. I mean, usually when we get there, you know, like the duct workers are the first people there, because obviously all the other trades are going to be working, or going to want to be working in, you know, air conditioning. So that's pretty nice. I always get to work in a hot ass attic. But yeah, today we got there, and what we were doing on like there was a multi-unit house. So when we got there, we were just doing like the condensate pump, and that's basically like you know, like the byproduct of an air conditioning is water, right? So that water needs to go somewhere, and typically if it's in an attic, there'll be like PVC pipe, which can take like, you know, it can take the runoff like right out of the house into the gutter, and that's how you get rid of it. But if the AC unit is in, you know, let's say the downstairs or basement, you need something called a condensation pump. And basically what that does is it's a pump. It just pumps the water out of the house through a drain line. And typically, you know, at least for us, since we're, you know, mainly tin knockers, either the AC guys or the plumbers usually run those lines. So the lines were run today, but they weren't connected. And the weirdest part about it is that the house itself was sheetrocked. So they sheetrocked over these lines that weren't connected. So, oh my god, I've never seen my boss more pissed off. So anyway, he's running this condensate line, or just basically just putting hose clamps on it for like a tube to copper, thinking that it's gonna work. So we fill up the condensate pump just to make sure it's running, and I go into like a bathroom, which is, it's like a room over from the boiler, or like the AC room. It's a furnace too, like it was a furnace unit as well. So I go, I think this guy, we could fight him, yeah. let's fight this guy too. Maybe the guy next to him? Probably not. So I go over, just a room over, and I hear it, and it's like I can hear it going through like the pipe, but it's making like this weird, like almost like a hissing sound. So I'm like, ah, that's kind of weird. But anyway, nothing really happened. I told him, he was like, yeah, don't worry about it. So as we're packing up to like leave the job, one of the painters comes out. He's like, hey, like there's a drip. It's like, what do you mean no drip? Like it should be a closed line. So I go in there, and the ceiling is just dripping with water. I mean, like it's just coming out. Like this, mind you, this is like a nearly a fully finished bathroom. Like the ceiling is completely sheetrocked. It's painted already, and there's drips basically coming out of the ceiling crown, like the ceiling molding. So my boss starts cursing and he's pissed off. He's like, what the hell is going on? So he's like, alright, go get the Sawzall, go get a ladder. So I go outside to his truck, I grab my Sawzall, I grab his ladder, I come back in, and by the time I'm in there already, dude, this guy, he found a 4-foot ladder, he's punching holes in the ceiling, he's ripping down the sheetrock like a freaking madman, and it turns out that they didn't connect the drain pipe, so it was just pissing water all over the ceiling, and the AC unit was basically draining to just the ceiling in the bay, or in the room over. So that's great. They had to rip all that sheetrock down, and we had to run a new drain line, which ended up being like another 2 hours of work, which kind of sucked. But yeah, couldn't find an existing one. We had to basically drill straight through the floor. Not fun. Not a fun day, but it was definitely eventful. But yeah, I mean, there's always stuff like that happening in my job, day to day. Thank God it's not often, but it's more often than you would like. Anyway, I wonder what it's like at the bottom of the sea. So yeah, that was pretty eventful. I hope your day, especially at work, wasn't as eventful as that. What's this guy's name? Oh, he's not here yet. I don't remember. It's like Blimey or something. I remember his weird Wingle Trico, or Pico? Pico. Yeah, Pico de Gallo. Anyway. Oh, Mr. Briney. I think I called him Bliney, or Blimey. He was once a mighty sailor who never feared the sea, however stormy. I do want a boat one day. I feel like owning a boat is awesome. You can just go fish whenever you want. Maybe some sea bass, something like that. Sea bass tastes good. I did have that at a dinner the other night because it was my mom's birthday. It was really good. I do love fish though. Big seafood guy. 2 pecha berries. No. But we're not going to replant them, because that is not how we roll. But yeah. Forget. What's this? This girl's a lass. Anyway. Yeah, we're going to fight her. Might as well. I don't really feel like going around her. Plus, we could use the levels before we go into the Petalburg Forest. Lady Cindy and her Zigzagoon. If I remember correctly, she ends up using like a full restore or some shit. Oh, I didn't heal. I should have did that. Whatever. Maybe this will give us health back. I'm so invested in my story that I completely did not look at what was going on. Use Growl. Oh, maybe we're not going to get her to use it. So I think we're going to kill him on this turn. Yeah. Usually, I think if you get her down to, like, lower health... Oh, she will use it. Yeah. Wow. Stop lowering my attack, dude. Come on. Enough of that. Enough is enough. Yeah, there we go. There's the full restore. Flexing on me like a North Shore rich person, dude. Got that full restore on deck. At least we'll get our, like, full health back, basically. Unless you just keep spamming growls on me, dude. Oh, get on, dude. Alright. Now, at least we don't gotta have to go back and heal. Lady Cindy. Oh, my. Alright, let's keep it moving. Keep it pushing, dude. Alright, first, what's it called? Oh, alright, didn't mean to do that. First forest of the game. I feel like there's always one. The one in Fire Red is Viridian, I believe. I don't know. Sometimes I get my Pokemon mixed up. Let me guess, 3 Wurmples? Ooh, 4 Wurmples. Yep. There we go. I think I'm gonna try and cut this fight because this is gonna be long and boring, so hopefully I'll see you when this is done. Okay, yeah, so that person did in fact have 4 Wurmples, and that was a very boring fight. Hey, a 5th Wurmple, why not? No, I'm joking. We're gonna run from you, because I don't want to deal with you anymore. But yeah, I think, actually, that there is a Pokemon that we're gonna end up catching in this forest. I believe it's this forest. I believe it's accessible. And it's probably not the one that you may be thinking. We're gonna go down here first, because I think there's an item over here. Oh, we don't fight you? No. No. Is there a hidden item here? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Another potion. We should start... I mean, even with Trico having Absorb, though, we're not really gonna need to use a lot of potions. At least I hope not. I mean, and Bernie's not really a help, so... Anyway, so yeah, I want to... Before we get to this next gym, I do want to add one more person, or one more team member, just because I don't want to level up my starter to, like, Oblivion and then have to kind of compensate for that. No, it's not, it's not Poochyena, I swear to God. Oh. They should make repels accessible, like the first town. Maybe they are, I just didn't check. No, I doubt it. Not this early on. No more Wurmple encounters, there we go. Okay, let's squeak past here. If I remember correctly, yeah, okay. Huh. Not a one to be found. What do you mean by that, guy? Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? No, I have not. I really love that Pokemon. It looks like a Popeye, dude. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. I just always think it's funny, like, imagining that guy hiding behind a tree watching this guy look for a Shroomish. You, Devin researcher, hand over these papers. Those papers. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me, please. Dude, I'm 12. You're like a 45-year-old man. Huh, what do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect? I guess so. No one crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. Come and battle me. Well, if you have any sort of water type, I am literally going to destroy you, buddy. I'm gonna rip your head off and poop down your throat. What do you have, a Poochyena? Yeah, I thought so. Dude, you're a bum. You're not doing shit to me. Or the other guy behind me, I guess. So, whatever. Yeah, we're just gonna pound you. Why not? Why not? Oh, for some reason I thought that was gonna do a little bit more. Absorb? Get some of our health back. Okay, that works. She works. We'll do that. Oh, come on. Don't use it again. Oh, I swear to God. Son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna be here for quite a while, possibly. Maybe not. Kill it. Critical, please. Please, please. Oh. Tackle. Yeah, okay, buddy. Well, I don't know what you think you're doing. Come on, please hit. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna go get 105. Yeah, like level 12 is... It's pretty... I mean, it's not like crazy. It's not really over leveled, but... I mean, for the first gym being a rock type, we're basically gonna sweep it with Harango. Especially now that we have Absorb, so I don't really want to go too crazy on that. Grr, you've got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we have Team Aqua also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go today. Alright, dude. Phew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you a great ball as my thanks. Okay, thanks. We'll take that. Maybe use it pretty soon. You rock with thugs say that they were after something in Rustboro too. Yes, he did literally just say that. Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Yeah, you better get out of here, guy. Stop looking for shroomish. Stop looking for shrooms, buddy. Freaking hippie. Me in college. Yo there. Your Pokemon is doing okay. If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. Okay. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to fight this guy who probably also has 4 Wurmples. How many Wurmples do you have, buddy? How many Wurmples are you packing? Only 2? Yeah, that's light work, buddy. Oh, it's not a Wurmple. This is a new Pokemon, Nincada. I don't think I've ever used this Nincada. I think it's pretty garbage, if I'm not mistaken. I think it has 2 evolutions. I don't really remember what the other one is. Or what either of them are named. I know what they look like. I know what one of them looks like. Now I know what the other one looks like, and I know it has like a weird like shtick, but I don't remember because I've never used it. It just isn't very appealing to me. Maybe I'm not doing it enough justice. Who knows? But this is definitely not the playthrough where I'm using it. I've actually, since yesterday, when I recorded my last video, I've actually thought a little bit about my team. So we're not. Yeah, Nincada will not be on it. Yeah, 13. Alright, we're kind of getting there, dude. What do you got? Another Nincada. Okay. Okay. Alright. Come on. Quick work. Make quick work of this guy so that we can move on. And catch that Pokemon that we want. I believe it is this route. It might be the next one. But I believe you can get it in here, too, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. I don't think I am mistaken. But I also haven't played this game in, like, over a year? I don't know. I have a decent memory, though, I feel like, so. It's also, like, muscle memory at this point. I played this game so many times. But yeah. Ether, that'll be helpful for later in the actual playthrough when we're playing or versing harder bosses. Cut, we can't do this yet. But yeah, I mean, this is the end, so I'm gonna look for that Pokemon, and then I'm gonna cut to when we get there. Alright? And no, it is not Slack Off. I know a lot of people are probably thinking it. Well, not a lot of people. I don't even have any subscribers. But I know some people were probably thinking that it was going to be this guy. Fair warning, I do... Well, not even a fair warning. I'm just being honest with myself that I love this Pokemon. Like, this is one of my favorites. Slack Off sucks at first, if we're being real. Like, that ability is garbage. And it's just so weak and slow at first that you just, like, it's so difficult to use. But if you can get through it, I mean, especially in this game, because there's no XP share until, like, way later in the game, it is really just a pain in the ass. Like, the loafing around is so annoying, Truant. But once you get to Vigoroth, it's actually really, really good. It's quick. Like, Vigoroth is a really good second tier evolution, in my opinion. I'm sure somebody would disagree with me on that. But yeah, it becomes very serviceable there, and especially with, like, the 3rd gym leader, because I usually choose Mudkip. He puts in work with that gym match. And then eventually, you know, when you evolve it into a Slaking, you are rewarded. It has godly stats. I think it's, like, just shy of like 700 like total, which is that's absurd. Like, it's one of the only Pokemon I think that can really take advantage of Hyper Beam. So you just literally time it with the like the Truant ability, you time truant and hyper beam, like having a recharge, so you can literally just take advantage of that. It's so nice. But yeah, we're not going to be using that just because I use it every single time I play this game, and I want to change it up a little bit. So once I get the other Pokemon, you know, I'll cut back to it. Holy crap, that took actually forever. It actually took so long in the Petalburg Woods that I ended up looking it up, and said that Route 104, the route that we were just on with Mr. Winey or whatever the hell his name is, that has a 10% encounter rate. So I went out there and it's literally the first one. It's crazy. I ran into 3 Slack Off, which I think have like a 5% encounter rate before I ran into a Taillow. So that encounter rate must be really low in the Petalburg Woods. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna use Taillow. I mean, I've used him before. Nothing like crazy. Like, it's not like I'm using him every time every time I play through this game. But I do like Swellow. I think it's a good Pokemon. You know, it's a normal flying. And I think normals are actually, like, this is one of the games where normals are pretty good. So yeah, this is what we landed on. I do like Swellow. And I like to add a flying type pretty early in the game, and I definitely wanted to add a new team member before, you know, we go into our next gym battle. Not that it really matters, but I don't want, you know, Rango to just be hogging all the XP. But yeah, I mean, normally, like, I would use, like, Skarmory or, like, Altaria. Dude, I've used Altaria, like, so many times playing through this game. And it's a great Pokemon, don't get me wrong. Like, that Shed Skin ability is amazing. But, I just, like I said, I want to do things a little bit differently this time around. Okay, what are we gonna nickname you? We're gonna name you Guts, because I'm reading the Berserk manga right now, and it's really good, and I also can't really think of anything. But I feel like that's pretty fitting. I feel like you're pretty gutsy for a bird. Alright, now I'm gonna cut to the other side of Petalburg, because I don't want you guys to have to see that again. Alright, we're on Route 104 again. Yeah, so we made it on the other side of Petalburg. We got a new team member, and I think here's a good time to kind of cut it off. So, in the next one, we're gonna go towards Rustboro City, and you know, see what's going on there. So, thanks for watching, and